meeting with somebody about brushing up my website. So that's why I'm late. I was still up at about 7. So I usually get up about 6. So, well, anyway. So I'm going to do this reading for you, and I'm sorry that you're missing me because I can guarantee people are like, why is she so late? Because I'm usually about between 7 and 8 o'clock every morning, so I'm an hour behind. But that's why. So with that said, I'm going to do this reading for you, and if nobody hops on, it's okay. So today, you are doing a scheme. You are coming up with an idea. It's just the seed of an idea, but it's going to work. Okay. Hi guys. I'm sorry I'm late this morning. I had a business conference with somebody on my website. And I've got 2 people working back end. I got SEO, and I've got, remember my astrology gumbo guy? He was talking to me about my, I hadn't talked to him for a few days. We were talking about my website. So sorry about all that. Anyway, hi guys. Hi Sam. So you're coming up with a scheme today. You have a scheme. You're coming up with an idea that's going to, and you've been disappointed about something, and you think that this is going to lead to a lot of money. Now, this is money coming in or out, but this time it's money coming in. It's that scheme is going, that idea, that like inspiration, okay, it's going to make you money. So I want you to think about that. And there's some good things going on. So thanking your lucky stars, something happened good today, or it's going to happen that's going to be good today. Now, it's interesting that this card that you represent, the card is thanking your lucky stars, yes, but it's also an 8. There's 8 of those, which represents power. I bet you guys don't know some of this about the cards. And notice that some going in and some's going out. You're making more than you're losing. So in the long run, you're going to make progress. That's what this card represents. Now, I found it interesting that this is the card of creativity, and you're going to be outside gardening probably, because I know I am, so it pops in. But this is the card also of creativity and giving birth to something. It could be an idea. This could even represent a child, but it's representing the ultimate female of creativity, because when females create children, they create. So that's what this represents. And it's interesting that they go together very, very closely. So very interesting, huh? Also getting the fact you need a little downtime. This is the card of healing, that you've been wounded. You need a little rest. You need some downtime for today. So make sure you're taking it, okay? That's kind of what they represent. All right? Not a bad read today at all. Okay? Really fast, I'll give a couple of, and by the way, I'm letting everybody know, I'm in the process of, like, I randomly choose readings, like people who win. And I'm going to have an email set up, and then you can visit my website, and then what you can do is, I'm moving my camera. Then what you can do is you send me your email, and it won't go anywhere. I'll just erase it once a month, and then it's dragging more traffic to my website. So it's doing. So and then you can enter once a month for a free reading. So okay, so just to let you guys know that. All right. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Hi, Lily. Hi, guys. I'm in a funny time, I know, and it's probably good for your Pacific coasters, right? Hi, Pam, because, this is 9, it's 7 there, because usually I'm online and it's 2 hours, so I'm on at 7, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I just happened to be late this morning. Like I said, I had a meeting this morning at 8 o'clock with my computer expert person who does things for me. So he's the one that's created the astrology gumbo, and to be honest, he's got his own YouTube channel now, and he's also got his own TikTok. So if you see me stitching with somebody or duetting with somebody, then you'll understand why, because I'm trying to help him with traffic. So we help each other. Yeah. All right, yes, Laura, because I had 2 card reading applies, going to manifest fingers and toes crossed. Yes, I'm writing a book on manifestation. I think that there's nothing out there, and tell me if I'm wrong. They tell you, held by positive thinking, you're going to get what you want, but they're not giving you an idea how to do a plan. You need to plan. You need to, you don't just pull stuff out of your butt. You've got to make it happen. God helps those who help themselves. If you have a plan, you can't just sit there and wait for something to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to make it happen. Even playing the lotto, you have to consistently play numbers. You have to consistently go and buy the darn things. That's your plan, right? See, some people just think that they don't want to put the work in. I find it very interesting that people just want to be handed stuff. And I'm like, it's not that, it doesn't work that way, even in manifestation. So like I said, I'm writing my book called The I Am Plan. And because I is intent, A is alignment, and M is manifest. And I'm already on page like 7 or 8, so I'm doing pretty good. Once I get, it's going to be real short, like The Secret, because that's really what The Secret talks about, how to manifest, but it doesn't tell you how to plan for it. Because you have to, and it's not hard. It's just an easy idea. So anyway, I just thought I would tell you that because I see so many people that are like, I'm just trying to manifest the lotto. And like, okay, this is your plan. You're going to use the same numbers, or you're going to make a plan and you're going to study numbers. You see what I'm saying? You've got to make a plan. You just can't go off and expect somebody to hand you something. So like I said, God helps those that help themselves, right? So, okay. Okay, hold on, Laura. All right. Yeah, it's hard, Princess, to make it at 5 or 6 a.m. I'm so sorry. I know. Laura, so your son is passed, correct? Did he have light colored hair? Hi, guys. Some of you guys never see me. I should probably maybe do this, move this up. Do you know what I mean? Move this around. Maybe on occasion come on at 10 or at 9 occasionally. Because I know a few of you guys might be even driving to work. I know someone told me that they put me on, they hook me up live and then hook me up to the phone. They can hear me. So yeah, no, he has two. Oh, okay. He has 2 court cases today. I feel like they're good. I don't feel like they're anything. They want you to. He's going to have to do something, though. So I don't know what it's about, but I don't know if he has to do community service or there's something he has to do like that, though. There's like, I don't know. It's something like that, though. So, and like he'd get probation, but he's got to have community service or there's something like that, just to let you know. Okay. It's something like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's 10:15. You're right, Sam. You're behind me. So I'm very seldomly on at this time. So it's interesting. Divergent Heart is my guy, is my computer expert. So, so he's on live with me. I was just talking to him a little bit about my website. So I'm trying to increase, traffic, that's all. I mean, we all want to do that, right? Yes. Yeah, you're right, Solig. I agree. Solig, I'm hoping that it seems like everything's going okay now. I know you're having problems with, didn't you take a part-time job with someone? I thought that was what was going on. Remind me of that. But it seems like you were working on that, right? Okay. Princess, you've done something differently. I think you will. I don't know. Remember, I kept saying no, and then I'm like, today it feels like there's something going through positively for that. So to let you know. Okay. And you guys do understand they change day to day, it's right? Sab, do you see you moving in a month? I see no, it's a little longer than that. So I'm not sure, you're going to be in between or something. Okay. Hi, MJ. I've got to tape today, so I'm really behind already. I got 2 readings. I always say I'm not going to work on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm working this Thursday. So, but tomorrow I'm not. So don't expect me on here. No offense. Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. I sometimes will tape on a Sunday, but I do do readings on Sunday mornings. So, but I usually need my downtime. So, all right. This message. Okay. Oh, it was good. Let's see. What is the message from me from my angel? You don't have enough faith. You doubt too much. Okay. He's balding, some hair on the sides, and a tattoo on his top arm. It's been 15 years, and you miss him. Okay. I remember last live you said okay, had visited. Is there some type of event coming up in your family? Is it a birthday? Did they meet at 4th of July? Something's coming up soon that he is trying to let you know he's there. Okay? Just think about that. All right. And anybody that asked me too about my doctor, I'm going with another doctor. I want you to tell you this is coming from my heart. Trust me. Do not allow these doctors who think they're God and they're all narcissists, most of them, especially if they're male, to treat you like garbage. Because I had one that treated me like garbage yesterday, and I told him literally to blank off. I literally told him to. And I don't normally talk like that to somebody like that, but I don't have to put up with disrespect. Just because you're the doctor doesn't mean that you can disrespect me. And I'm going to tell you, nobody has to put up with that. If we all collectively stand together and refuse to put up with some of their crap, we don't have to put up with it. Because and anybody knows my background, my mother lost her eyesight. She went blind by a doctor's error. She was diabetic, and she had gotten she had some blood vessels in the eye, and it was way back in the 70s when it was first coming out. They did surgery on the wrong eye and made her totally blind. And so I hate doctors. I don't trust them. I have a very suspicious of them. If you do find a doctor that that I trust, it's a miracle. The one that I trusted the most with my life just died. And you guys know that I was grieving because I was very close with him. And he was more than a doctor. He was a very good friend, just a great guy. And that's why I said when I grieve is because I trust so few people. So right now I do have my faith in a brand new doctor. She's female, she's very young, and she's from Haiti, and I love her. So very good bedside manner. She's like, you know what, we'll have to go out for a coffee sometime. I'm like, that's just, what doctors say that? That's a doctor. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you have to remember, I'm basically a psychologist. You guys know I have a background in therapy. And I do care. I do ask and reach out how you are because it's part of what I do. And so these doctors with their damn attitudes, they can kiss my butt. I'm just done, you know? So, taking the time to get, it's the consulting. Okay. Oh, okay. So like, keep going. You're okay. I couldn't remember for sure. I just know that you were waiting for something. So, okay. All right. So you guys remember, I got a good, now you do know that when you come to me and you do a reading, I literally forget after I hang the phone up. But as soon as I see you or I hear your name, I'll be, oh yeah, I remember now. Because it takes me a second. Sometimes, every once in a while, I might ask for a piece of information so I remember. It's like it's a mechanism to protect you and me. And also because it would be overwhelming if I had everything in my head running around in there all the time. Because I talk to, about 100 people a month. And some of them are, like I said, I've got a lot of followers. So I try really hard to keep you situated and remember. So if I ever do make a mistake, I'll say, oh, aren't you from so-and-so? And please don't be offended because I try really hard to remember in my head. I know some psychics that have done this, they make notes. I don't do that because it's like you come back to me. I don't know how else to describe that, but like it just takes me a minute sometimes. Yeah. Hi, Hina. Should I wait for James? You should move on. I don't think he's coming back. Okay. Lillian, how do you see your health? It's about the same. You're getting surgery, I know that. But it's good. It's not bad. It's to help you. Is it a back surgery? I think. I'm not sure. Oh, Damon, what messages do you have? Keep the faith, my dear. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Okay? Because I know sometimes we all do. Any news on your restaurant? No. And MJ, I'm working on stuff for you. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna be apologetic. I was working in a yearly and I haven't finished it, and so now it's all gonna be all screwed up. So I might have to retape it because you guys do know that if I start it in the middle of the month, then it's 2 weeks off. I know that's crazy, but it does that. And so when I do a monthly reading and I'll do, this is the month of June, it'll be the middle of June to the middle of July. And so I know that's crazy, but it just does work that way because I've had a couple people say that to me. So it was really accurate, but it was 2 weeks off. I said, because I taped it in the middle of the month. So yeah. I look good. Thank you. I am doing fine. Got some storms. I look good. You know what? Oh, Christine, that's my colors. If you guys don't know your colors, you should have that done. I know my colors. When I was a teenager, I knew my colors. My colors, I'm a winter. I'm a warm winter. And so any basic real bright color looks good on me, including pastels, but they have to be like an icy pastel. So an icy blue would look good. I know it's a winter. I'm a winter. So it has to do with your eye color. And if you don't know, just go on a website and look, and you'll get these palettes. And you guys kind of, by the time you know when someone has said to you, hey, that color looks good on you. I look great in fuchsia. I look great in apple green. It's like anything real bright, royal blue, bright red, basic green, black, white, cream. I see, I know my colors, and maroon's one. That's why everybody said, oh, you look good in maroon. Yeah. I know right away. And if you ever watch me on here, I look good in black because it's just my skin color and everything. Now I changed my hair color is a little darker than this, you guys. Normally I color it that's my real color right there. But I highlight it, and what I do is I just put a little bit of sun in it. And this is what happens from being, because I have two convertibles. I've got my Jeep and my Mustang convertible. So I'm out in the sun all day during the summer, and it really starts to lighten up. And yeah, but anyway, just thought I would tell you guys because it's even the makeup you use having to do with certain colors. So yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. I have a tan. I don't look good pale. I'm just, believe it or not, it doesn't look it, but I'm just a little darker. Like I am not like, my husband's pink because he's got really super blonde hair. He's got white hair. And then two of my kids are like that. And then I got one child who's darker like me, even though she's blonde. So I actually more of a beige or a golden beige. So I know it's funny. So yeah. Anyway, thank you, Michelle. Good morning, Anna. So, yep, I'm just giving you guys your pep talk for the day, okay? And thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jan. Hey, how are you, Jan? Yeah, so I'm on here, and it's just interesting that I get different. I'm thinking maybe I should do it a couple of different times during the week now. I've been thinking of that. But be checking for, there's going to be information coming where you can you got to go on my website and you enter your email once a month, and then I erase it. And so that I can get a hold of you, I choose you. I'm trying to increase my hits on my website. So, and I'm thinking, well, you'll just do that. And then once a month, then I'll erase it and start over. And then you can and I'll just choose 2 people. So, cause right now all I'm doing is going through my YouTube or my TikTok and scrolling and choosing people. And I'm not always getting a hold of them. Because I think that, I don't know, TikTok plays games a little. So I can't always get back to people. I have one person I've been dealing with for like 3 months trying, hey, you want a free reading? And we can't get, things. Did I have tornadoes? No, I did not. But by my property up north did. They all had to go, my neighbors all had to go in a tornado shelter. Because I guess the funnel cloud went right over my property, and it didn't land, thank God. But I didn't get anything. I just got a little bit of rain. That was you guys understand, I'm literally on the Wisconsin-Illinois border, and I don't know why, but we get different weather than everybody around us. And it's a really weird. Like it'll be raining, pouring rain. I drive 5 miles, and it's almost sunny. And I don't know what it is, but we just get a little bit different. Well, I'm on a very high hill. I think it has something to do with it. So, okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, I know. All right, Divergent Heart. You can always use those beauty tips, right? He's a guy, you guys. Yeah, and he's very much a guy. So it just makes me laugh. Unless it's Becky, but I think it's him. So his wife, but okay. Will you get a job in the next 2 months as September? So it's close, okay? Oh, I hear my garbage. Thank goodness they're getting my garbage. They haven't been getting my garbage. I live out in the country, and you guys know that, like in years past when I was growing up, I lived out in the country, and we had to burn our garbage or we had to bury it. I mean, and they don't want you doing that anymore. So they finally, they've been having, but they haven't been collecting it. I don't know why, but I hear it going. So let's go. Cool. Yeah. Hi, guys. It's me, not my better half. Okay. So anyway, with you guys, got one more. I'd love to see your greenhouse. Oh, you know what, Sam? I will take a picture of it right now. I'm still trying to figure out. It's cool today. The storms brought the cooler weather. I think it's only 70 degrees right now because I woke up and it was 78 degrees yesterday, and it got to be about 96 or 97. And for that, Divergent Heart knows, he used to live here, that yes, that's hot here. You guys have to understand now. I don't know if you know the history. There's a reason Wisconsin's the dairy state. You guys do understand. The normal mean temperature here is 55 degrees. That's a perfect temperature for milk and cows. They do their best at 55 degrees. So in the spring, it stays around that. And in the fall, it stays around that. Now, I call that sweatshirt and flip-flop weather because to me, that's not cold at all. And I'm in a sweatshirt and I've got flip-flops. So when it gets above that, the cows don't produce, and neither do the chickens. My chickens have not been laying at all. I do have one chicken. She's trying to hatch eggs so hard. It gets so hot that the eggs hatch by themselves. I've had that happen when it's been really hot. They lay a bunch of eggs, they hide them in the coop, and then I will come in one day and there's like 15 chicks, and I'm like, what happened? They hatched by themselves because it's been so warm. Okay. When will you get a job? I said about September, dear. I think. A good one. I think you might get something in between a little, but something's good coming then. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, I believe it. I believe 110 because it was 97 here. Michelle, will you receive your emergency rental assurance this month? Towards the end of the month, I believe. And if it's not June, it's July, but it's towards the end of the month. Okay. All right. Sam, you gotta be kinda tough to live where I live because the temperatures are so extreme because it has to do with the Great Lakes. So out in Chicago. The wind was blowing, and the wind always blows here. It's something to do with the Great Plains. I don't know. It just blows and it blows and it blows. And there's a reason they call it the Windy City. I'm an hour and a half out. So yeah, not a problem, Michelle. All right. So anyway, you guys, I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of taping to do. I have taping. I have 2 readings. I got a garden today too. I'm behind. It was too hot. So I'm weeding right now, so I'm setting down. I'll take pictures of all my flower beds because I've got, I don't know, 1,700 types of hostas. I got I got them everywhere. So I got great soil, so I just stick them in the ground. They usually grow, but they're underneath. Some of them are underneath a pine tree, and they just don't want to grow real good. So I'm in the process of moving them around and redoing my coop, and I got to check my chickens and make sure that chickens are not nice. They will pick on somebody and kill them and then eat their body. I mean, they are not. I had a couple of a real cute, I think he was a rooster though, and I don't know for sure, but I had a chick and they killed it. I found it dead the other day. I'm like, but I think that I also have like 3 roosters. So I've got to get rid of a couple. So I've been trying to give them away, but nobody wants them because they're small. And so they're not really even good eating. So I don't eat my roosters and chicken hens, but I do sell them if other people do. That's not my business. And I tell them I don't want to know. It's like, don't want to know, that you ate my rooster that I've had for 4 years. Usually you don't eat them after a year anyway. They're too tough. So my roosters, God, he's got to be 2 or 3 now. I only need 1, but I've got 2 that ended up turning into roosters. I thought they're hens, yeah. And I've kept them. He's very, very congenial. He gets along with everybody. So, but somebody killed something somewhere. So I found it dead. I'm like, really? Yeah. So they are not nice to each other. So that's what henpecked means, right? Anyway, blessings to everybody. And let me see what else I got here for questions. A little lower than the house, and then the coop's in front. So, and then I've got my dog kennel and my goat enclosure behind my 5-car garage. I have a 5-car garage. It used to be a house, and they converted it to a garage. They built 3 houses when they built them, all 3 together. So, but the next door neighbors is no longer my house. It's owned by somebody else. So I had to put a fence up because that's the only place that's close. There ain't nobody else around. So I know it's weird. I will. You know what? I will, Damon. I've got a couple of videos about chickens because people are asking me because I'm a chicken expert. I am. I've done, you name it. I've been through things with those chickens, and chickens are not anything like a mammal. You have to understand, they will drop dead from this heat. I will go out there and find a bunch just laying dead. And even if you try to keep it cool, you can't. What I did do is I opened my barn door. My barn door stays very cool because of the cement floor. And so I opened my husband was yelling at me because then they poop, He's like, now I got to clean the barn out. But I'm like, no, it's keeping my chickens from dying. So I left them all in there. So, but yeah, I'm pretty much an expert. And so I know little tricks that other people don't know. And I'm like, because I've been through everything. Yeah, I've had them for, my chickens probably 10 years. I don't have the goats anymore, which is okay. But we're not my goats. We found a home for them. So yeah. So anyway, you guys take care. I'm going to see you guys later. So thanks, guys. All right. Yes. So when you get my new car be bought, is it repairable? It is repairable, but I still think you're going to need a new car before the year is up. And I mean calendar year from July to July. So it looks like maybe January, maybe. Okay. Oh, nothing different, MJ. Nothing's different about the restaurant. Keep going forward. I remember I was going to say I wanted to come down there, and I'm like I said, I'm coming to Greenville, South Carolina, supposedly, so far. So we're looking at that in maybe possibly July, and I'm gonna be teaching classes. And I've got a lot of followers in Atlanta, and it's only 2 hours. So I got people who are like, I'm gonna take classes. I'm gonna drive up for the weekend or just drive for the day and take a couple classes. I'm like, that's cool. Yep. Anyway, you guys take care. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of taping to do. So you're gonna see more stuff come up across the YouTube, okay? Blessings.